Two pairs of heels can look almost identical on the shelf. Same shine, same shape, same price tag staring back at you from a sales sticker. But one of them will wobble apart in a month. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to tell them apart, plus which heel type to actually buy for your next event, and how to make sure they fit right so you're not wincing by hour 2. This is the Pro Buyer. Let's get into it. The single fastest test, and the one that exposes the most heels instantly, the wobble test. Hold the shoe and press down on the heel, or gently twist it side to side. A well-made heel should feel completely solid. No shift, no give, no wobble at all. If you feel any movement, the heel isn't securely attached, and that's not a small cosmetic issue. It's a structural one. A wobbly heel is often just a few wears away from snapping off entirely, usually at the worst possible moment. Here's one almost nobody knows. Tap the heel gently against a hard surface or with your knuckle and listen. A solid, full thud means quality internal materials. Wood, dense composite, or reinforced construction. A hollow or tinny, almost metallic sound usually means cheap plastic or cardboard filling inside the heel. This test takes 2 seconds and works even when you can't see inside the heel at all, which is most of the time. Next, look closely at the seam, where the upper meets the sole. If you see shiny, visible glue residue seeping out along that edge, that's a clear red flag. It means the shoe was assembled quickly and cheaply, and that bond will weaken with wear far faster than stitched or properly sealed construction. A well-made shoe will have the seam finished cleanly, whether it's stitched, cemented invisibly, or bound, with no obvious mess along the edge. Set both shoes down together on a flat, level surface. A store counter or the floor works fine. And look at them from directly behind. They should be perfectly identical. Same shape, same color, same heel height, standing perfectly upright with no lean in either direction. Any difference between the two, even a small one, usually points to inconsistent manufacturing, and that inconsistency tends to show up in comfort and durability too, not just looks. Finally, pick up the shoe and gently flex it. A well-constructed heel should stay firm and rigid through the center and heel, and only flex at the ball of the foot, where your toes naturally bend when you walk. If the whole shoe bends easily in the middle or feels floppy throughout, it lacks the internal support structure that keeps a heel comfortable and lasting. That's often a missing or cheap shank, the support piece that should run through the arch. None of this matters if the shoe doesn't actually fit, and heels fail in fit more often than almost any other footwear. Toe room first. Your toes should have space to lie flat, not curled or crushed against the front. If you can see your toe shape pressing visibly against the material, size up. Heel grip. Your heel shouldn't slide up and down when you walk. A small, secure amount of contact is normal. Noticeable slipping means the shoe is too big or the wrong shape for your foot. Arch support. There should be a slight inward curve on the inside of the shoe that meets the arch of your foot. A flat, unshaped footbed offers no real support and will tire your feet fast. And the golden rule, don't buy heels expecting them to stretch and break in. A well-fitted heel should feel reasonably comfortable from the first wear. Pinching or excessive tightness now means the wrong fit, not a future fix. Last section, picking the right heel type and height for where you're actually wearing it. Because the best heel isn't universal. It depends entirely on the occasion. Kitten heels, usually 1 to 2 inches, are the easiest to walk in and work well for the office, weddings, or any event where you'll be on your feet a long time. Block heels, typically 2 to 3.5 inches, have a wide, stable base that makes them one of the most comfortable heel types overall. Great for office wear, brunches, and all-day events. Wedges spread your weight evenly across the whole sole, making them the most stable option of all. Ideal for outdoor events, grass, or long days on your feet. Stilettos, generally 3 inches and up, are your statement heel. Best saved for events where you'll mostly be standing briefly or seated, like formal dinners or evening events, rather than all-day wear. Quick rule if you're only buying one pair to start: a low block heel or kitten heel gives you the most flexibility across the most occasions, with the least risk of foot pain by the end of the night. Before you buy your next pair of heels, run through this. 1. Wobble test. 2. Tap test for hollow sound. 3. Check the glue seam. 4. Flat surface symmetry check. 5. Flex test. Then check toe room, heel grip, and arch support. And match the heel type to where you're actually wearing it. Get these right, and you'll never get fooled by a pair that looks great in the box and falls apart or hurts by the end of the night. If this saved you from a bad purchase, subscribe. New buying guides regularly.